Thevenin's theorem. So sometimes it is very difficult to find out the current passing through these elements in a complicated network. So by using the Thevenin's, by using the superposition theorem, by using KCL, KVL, it is very difficult. So to find out the value of current passing through these elements and voltage drop in the elements which are connected in complicated networks, a Thevenin theorem is used. You will get same result. If you are using any methods, you will get same result. But different types of theorems are used which reduce the complication. So here, for the complicated networks, the Thevenin theorem is used to find out the current passing through elements or voltage drop in the elements without analysis of the whole circuit. So which will reduce the complication. It also reduces the length of the solution. So here Thevenin theorem, it is also most important theorem. Now as per Thevenin's theorem, the networks may be consist of, any network may be consist of many number of energy sources, and the resistance can be viewed from its open circuit terminal with a single equivalent resistance that is called RTH. Thevenin's resistance is in a series with single voltage source VTH, that is called Thevenin's voltage. So here you can say the one block diagram, the network. This is a network and we require to find out the current passing through this AB terminal. So that is your network, actual network, and we want to find out the current passing through this AB terminal. Now this whole networks, as per Thevenin's rule, now this whole networks can be converted into RTH and VTH. And VTH and RTH, they are connected in series. So here you can say that VTH, it is nothing but Thevenin equivalent voltage. So the voltage available, that means the voltage available at open terminal A and B. Do you understand? VTH, it is nothing but Thevenin's voltage, and the voltage available across this AB point, which is AB point, which is called Thevenin's voltage, VTH. So it is most important. And what is RTH? So RTH, it is nothing but Thevenin equivalent resistance. To find out this RTH, you can remove all the voltage sources which are connected in the network. Do you understand? To find out this RTH, you can remove all the voltage sources which are connected in the circuit. If its internal resistance is given, that time this resistance you can put in the circuits. But if it is not given, then you can take as a 0. So RTH, it is nothing but the equivalent resistance between this open terminal A and B. So again I repeat, Thevenin's, this is the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So whatever network you are having to solve, this network can be converted into VTH and RTH. Then you can find out the current passing through this particular element. So here again I repeat, a network consists of many number of energy sources or voltage sources are there, and the resistance can be viewed from its open circuit terminal with a single equivalent resistance RTH in a series of voltage source VTH. Now let me solve one example by using Thevenin's theorem, which will helpful to understand the Thevenin's theorem. So here we are taking same examples. Already we have solved this example by using superposition theorem. So here we are taking same example, and we are taking one example to find out the current passing through this 6 ohm resistance. So this is your network. which consists of only one voltage source. Sometimes two voltage sources are also available. Here we are taking, for the understand, we are taking one simple network, and to find out the current passing through this R5 6 ohm resistance by using Thevenin's theorem. So already I told you what is our first step. So whatever our network, this network can be converted into Thevenin's equivalent circuit, and to for this equivalent circuit we have to find out Thevenin's voltage at open terminal and equivalent Thevenin's resistance across this terminal A and B. So what will be the first step? So first step, so whatever the value of the currents required passing through particular element, that element can be removed or can be opened. So here what we require? We require the current passing through this 6 ohm resistance. That means that's why it is called load resistance. Here we can say that. So first we remove 6 ohm resistance from this circuit, and this open terminal is represented by A and B, because here we are using A and B. So whatever the current passing through this element is required, it is open, and its open terminal marked as a AB terminal. So that is our first step. Now first we have to find out the VTH. VTH, it is nothing but the voltage available across the open terminal A and B. So here you can say that we want VTH here. Remember, R4 resistance is there, but we require the voltage available at R3 resistance, because whatever voltage is available across this resistance R3, same voltage will be appear across this AB terminal, because here there is an open terminal. That means there is no current passing through this circuit. That means there is no voltage drop occurs across this resistance R4. So in parallel we will get same voltage. So here if we are able to find out the voltage drop across this R3, it is nothing but the voltage, same voltage is available across this terminal AB. So here we already familiar with this. The voltage drop across any element, it depends on the value of the resistance and current passing through it. So first we have to require to find out the current passing through this R3 resistance. So if we are able to find out the value of this current passing through this R3, then we can find out the voltage drop across this resistance R3. So for that, first we have to find out the current provided by this battery. So here we can write that I is equal to nothing but V upon R. So here you can say that R1, R2 and R3, they are in series, because here this resistance is not account, because there is no current passing. Here due to this open terminal there is no current passing through this resistance R4. So you can neglect it, because we are interested in the current passing through the resistance R3. So I can directly write I is equal to V upon R1 plus R2 plus R3. Just put the value of voltage is equal to 12 divided by 1 plus 3 plus 4. So we will get 1.5 ampere. So 1.5 ampere is the current provided by this battery. Now this current is available at here. Now it is divided into two parts. In previous stage we have seen that, but here whatever current provided by this battery, it is only passing through this resistance R3, because this terminal is open, and already I told you the flow of current, the circuit must be closed. Here it is open, that means there is no current. So whatever current provided by this battery, this current passing through this R1 resistance, same amount of current passing through this R3, and same amount of current passing through this R2 resistance, because they are connected in series. So this 1.5 ampere current passing through this R3 resistance. Now we are interested in voltage drop across this resistance. So voltage drop across this 4 ohm resistance, that is our VTH, Thevenin's voltage, is equal to I into R3. because we are interested in the voltage drop appear across this resistance R3. It is nothing but I into R3. So I is equal to 1.5, R3 is equal to 4. Now, so the 6 volt is available across this resistance R3. So 6 volt is available across this resistance R3, and it is nothing but the same voltage will appear across this terminal AB. So here we can say that the VTH is equal to 6 volt. Now next step, we are interested to find out the RTH. RTH, it is nothing but the equivalent resistance, the value of the equivalent resistance viewed from AB terminal. So what already I told you, to find out this RTH, each and every voltage source which are connected in networks can be removed. If internal resistance is given, then you can put the value of internal resistance. But if the value of internal resistance of the battery or voltage source not given, then it is taken to 0 and short circuited. So here in this circuit, we are removing this voltage source. So here you can say that it is short circuited. So here we want the value of equivalent resistance at terminal AB. So here we are start to solve the network or circuit. So here you can say that resistance R1 and R2, they are in series. So its equivalent value we can write R12 is equal to R1 plus R2 because they are connected in series. So 1 plus 3, it is nothing but 4 ohm. Now this 4 ohm resistance is connected in parallel with this R3 resistance. So we can find out the equivalent resistance of these two parallel connected resistance. So here R3 dash is equal to, I can write R3 into R12 divided by R3 plus R12. So we will get 2 ohm resistance. Here the equivalent resistance 2 ohm. Now you can see this resistance R4 and R3, they are connected in series. So and it is they are connected in series. So here we can solve this. We can find out the equivalent value of the resistance, and it is nothing but it is our RTH, Thevenin's resistance. So here RTH is equal to, I can write R3 dash plus R4. So 2 plus 2, 4 ohm. So here the 4 ohm is the Thevenin's equivalent resistance. Now we can draw the equivalent circuit. Already we have seen, according to Thevenin's equivalent circuit, the VTH is connected in series with this RTH. We are also find out the 6 volt VTH. We are also find out the value of RTH is equal to 4 ohm. Now we are interested to find out the current passing through this 6 ohm resistance. So here we are connecting this resistance which is required, the current passing through this resistance is required. That is our main aim. So here this load resistance is connected between this AB terminal. And now you can say that this resistance RTH and this R5 are connected in series. So I can write RTH plus R5 is equal to 10. Now we are interested in to find out the current. So I is equal to nothing but VTH divided by RTH plus R5. So 6 divided by 4 plus 6 is equal to 6 by 10 and is equal to 0.6 ampere. 0.6 ampere. That is our requirement. And another most important note, if current source is available in networks, here we are using voltage source, but sometimes current source are also available. That time you can open it and find out the RTH.